Well, we can start by removing the wood screws. Which are these two. Never actually removed a furniture screw on purpose, so not sure what the process should be or is. I got a bit of bad solder there. Interesting. Yeah, the problem is furniture screws are designed to not be unscrewed. Though, if I can get some leverage on that, maybe. If you guys have any suggestions, I'm more than open to suggestions. Yeah, go ahead and type that, Luna. Type it. It's a little different now. Yeah, no worries, Luna. No worries. Just in a bit of a pickle because how am I going to get those out, and then how am I going to get back in? Is the more important part. Okay, well, let's try something else. Maybe there's a way I can get a screwdriver bit or something in there and then turn it with like needle nose pliers enough to get it out. Maybe. Oh. I've pretty much decided that we're not going to remove the warp ramp no matter what. What are you doing, Bendy Arm? You're really mad at me, I know. I don't think removing the warp ramp and alpha ramp justifies the risk it is. Okay, so if I could get a screwdriver bit, oh man, that is just a really small gap. What could I use to jam in there to loosen the screw? Let's see if I can stand up one of my smaller bits and see if that works. Well, nothing's stuck. I just have to try to access the screw without removing the entire ship assembly, and I don't have... there's no way. There's not enough a gap there. So to access, there's... Oh, come on. I know you're upset, Bendy Arm. I know. There's 3 pieces of rubber underneath the ship assembly, which, as far as I can tell, are nigh impossible to get out. What if... Let's see this, Storm. Yeah, even then, I don't feel it's enough to get in there. Like, there's only about a quarter of an inch, if that, access point. So I need something to get in there, but I mean, like, just even this bit's like 3 times too long. Bendy Cam has a mind of its own, not surprised. This arm doesn't want to stay where it's at right now because it's been in the same position forever. Yeah, there's about a fingertips length that you can get in there. Okay, so the assembly brackets through there. And then... So you think on the bottom connect through? No. Would it be possible to unscrew that through there? It looks like yes to me. Okay, so there's a post there. Post back here. No. I can get that one out, but there's no way it's getting back in. I also feel as if it's going to be supported by 3 areas, not 2. Sorry. Yeah, there's a post back there. Well, maybe, just maybe, that can come off from the back. That's an idea. Okay, let's try one more thing here. Oh, come on, pull through a bit more. What's up, Groovy Dancing? Is there a nut on the other side you could get off with a wrench? I tried that, Scooty Puff. What it is under there is a furniture screw, though, which is really difficult to remove. However, I think I might be seeing a light at the end of the tunnel here. I think that the whole ship assembly might be secured via lock nuts on the bottom of the playfield. If that's the case, I can just remove the lock nuts and then just kind of lift it up and then resecure them after the fact. Uh-oh, I just unplugged my cam. Or I just started recording is what I did. Okay, let's not record. Okay. Oh wow, that moved the whole camera. Okay. It's just a matter of figuring out what connects where and how it works. And this actually work. This might actually work. Okay, so we have the pop bumper right here. And then... Which side is that? Okay, so we want the bottom side of the pop bumper And then, so this is a post that holds the ship on, for sure. So, I'll try taking that one off, then we'll locate the one on the other side. Hey, you got it, Dominic Warlock. I'm happy to promote anybody that streams pinball. I think it's great that people are streaming pinball on Twitch. Just happy to do my part. All right, there's that one. Okay, so we have the next one's going to be, we got the magnet right underneath the ship. Right. Oh my god, really? Is that right? I can see my finger poking through there, so. And then of course that one's not even on a, not on the same type of assembly, so. Well, shit. No, that's okay, because that wouldn't be right. Where does that connect? Okay, so I got my finger right here. We're literally right next to it. But it'd be right above. Yeah, okay. So that one's connected via furniture screw as well. Well, let's see if I can pry it. Well, the issue is, Anonymous, I'm trying to get the whole ship assembly to come off, but it's just not... Without removing the warp ramp and the alpha ramp, the ship assembly is not going to be able to come off the playfield. So it's pretty much what I thought before. And rather than remove the warp ramp and alpha ramp, I think I'm just going to say good enough. At some point, I will get this machine onto a rotisserie, and when that happens, we can remove everything. But until then, I feel that the risk of removing that much stuff and disconnecting all of those connectors and stuff is just not, it's not worth replacing 3 pieces of rubber. They're still there. I guess if it ever snapped off and I didn't want to do that, I would have the option of like cutting one of the silicone bands and then masticing it to the post. But for now, it's just going to have to be what it is. You can't win them all. So let's get the stuff back on the machine. I'm very happy with what we got done with it, so not like we didn't make a lot of good improvements to it. Dear God, Bendy Arm, you're going to kill my camera. Bendy Arm is angry. All right, Bendy Arm, here's the deal. You do what I want you to do, and then I won't replace you. I definitely have some options for how to replace those rubbers without without removing the stuff. There would be, you know, MacGyvering it, but it's too much stuff to remove and too much of a risk of breaking something, or more frankly, pushing the wires through is going to be damn near impossible. So I'm going to bite the bullet and say that we'll just put the beta ramp back on and be happy that we got all but those 3 pieces of rubber replaced, which I am. I'm very curious to see if my fix for the ball getting stuck here on the pop bumpers is going to pay off or not. But if not, removing the beta ramp was not terribly difficult. I have played on Pinball Arcade, yes, Zombie. Actually played it quite a bit on the Pinball Arcade while I was waiting for my machine to get here. Okay, so let's see what we got here. I'm just going to mark this as done. The projects list. Strip playfield, good enough. Clean plastic, so that's fine. Replace all rubbers. Most of them, anyways. Little Aldi, I grew up with a 1977... Oh yeah, it's a great idea, Al Anonymous. I grew up with a 1977 Williams Big Deal in my garage. Played the hell out of that when I was a kid, and then kind of moved away from pinball. And then started playing the Pinball Arcade on stream, and really kind of got my love for pinball back. And decided to get back in the hobby. And we ran a Kickstarter in November of last year to see if there was interest for streaming it, and that killed it, so we got all this capture equipment to stream pinball. Pretty exciting. It's really hard to say if the okay, this isn't gonna work, because that's pressing down the yeah, I fear it can still get stuck there. Yeah, it definitely can. I mean, it's not likely, but it definitely could. Huh. Yeah, I gotta remove this this plastic to get to that rubber, because I can't have the double on there because it presses down the leaf switch. Foosball is awesome. I love foosball. What a tricky place. Alright, so we can only have one band on there. That's fair enough. Unscrew the post holding the rubber just a bit. Move up, screw down, see if that works. If not, move the post down. It is all about the physics. I mean, I don't really care if it gets stuck there. I can always just shake the machine and have it go loose. It just kind of gets annoying sometimes. I'm kind of feeling like actually the actual rubber I put on the post was a bad idea. I do have an idea though. We'll play with it. Let me get here. I mean, I feel like that's giving enough pressure to make the switch go. It's just possible for it to get stuck there, yeah. Yeah, we'll figure out a fix right now. I mean, it's not like a super big problem. It's not like it really affects gameplay that much. It just stops the ball from going where you want it to sometimes. That's okay though. We'll fix it up. Reinstall our beta ramp, put the wire form back on, and be good to go. I think everybody's avoiding doing the same. It's just like such a weird problem that doesn't really affect that much. We had ping pong when I was a kid, for sure. My dad loves to play ping pong. As do I. Shizzle. Where'd those go? Okay, there's the screw. Was there a washer on that one? I feel like there was. Shizzle. All right, Yarn Before Farm, thanks for hanging out. Appreciate your time. We'll catch you next time. There's the screw. Oh, shit. Oh, that's the rubber. Okay. I feel like there was a washer, but there it is. There it is. We got you. This magnetic wand thing's a freaking lifesaver, as are the magnetic bowls. Magnets are cool. I like magnets. I'll sit down for a sec. All right, Princess Luna, well, always a pleasure to see you. Thanks so much for stopping by. Appreciate your time. I sure did, Faden. Where is it at? Verlex, thank you for keeping it dapper. Appreciate the 14 consecutive months. Much love for the support. Sphinx, this is actually pretty standard size for Pinball machine. The Star Trek Next Generation is wide body. They don't make wide body machines anymore. They're in fact kind of just a trend for a little bit, and then they stop making them because they're more expensive. Super pumped. Thank you for keeping it dapper, sir. Appreciate the 5 consecutive months. Much love to you, man. Oh, we're gonna play that fun game. Where do we put down the screwdriver? This is our fifth time losing the screwdriver today. All right. I can remember how many times I lost the screwdriver, but I can't remember where I lost the screwdriver. Such is life. Okay, I need to nail this time because I really don't want to... Criddle? What? So confused. No, I did not, and my apologies, sir. Criddles, a little hand to you, friend. Welcome to the Dapper. My apologies. It's kind of hard for me to see the screen from working on the machine. I greatly appreciate your support. Thank you so much. Madang is what I'm trying to say. It's a fun noise. All right, we're going to leave this piece of plastic off until we figured out what our problem is. What's your problem, bro? Okay. So, my double banding of this definitely did not work. It was a bad idea. Now, if we're in the parameter here, actually, if this is lifted up, will that do anything? You know, I think that might fix it. Need that screwdriver on a neck lanyard. You got that right, man. You got that right. No, I always pride myself on reading chat and catching all my subs. I only missed one sub that I know of. my entire broadcasting career, so I always feel bad when I miss somebody. Okay, is that going to work? Not really. What if I pull this down instead? Let's see what the ball does here. I think this just might work. Maybe, just maybe. I think that's enough to access the leaf switch. And if not, it's enough to pull it down at least. Okay, yeah. Okay, so what we're going to do here, let me show this, because I believe this is going to work awesome. And I know a lot of people have this problem on their machine, so I'm going to see if I can get a good angle here. Where the hell am I right now? Okay, even farther back. Oh, over this way. Okay. Almost. Oh, come on. I love you. Alright, that's pretty good. Alright, so the problem area is right here. What happens is this piece, the ball gets stuck right here. It's not hitting hard enough to actually hit the pop bumper leaf and make it fire, but it just kind of gets stuck on this ledge right here and never does anything. Now, I think a workaround here is if I can get this one propped up like this, and then get this pushed down like this, it should create, that's definitely enough to get on there. And it makes the ball roll a lot easier down. But not enough to where it's hitting the metal. I mean, it could scrape on there a little bit. But that should be good. So we're going to try something a bit weird here. I'm going to pull this off. I'm going to put a super band on this and then feed the rubber underneath it, I think. Does that work? Yeah, it's not gonna interfere with the leaf switch of the pop bumper. And then I can do the same thing on this side, I think, if this unscrews. It does. So we're gonna create a slope on the piece of rubber, which will make the ball roll off it easier and not get stuck. Dan Handsome, this is the first actual pinball week we've done, but I'm always tinkering on my machines, sure. I think that's gonna work. So what color of these bands do I have left? I do have orange. I don't want to use orange. Do I have two of the clear ones left? Only one? That's fine. Maybe we'll use a clear one on the outside, and this will be, make sure it's secured at its slope. But I think I'm actually going to use a piece of... God bless it. What have I done? What have I done? Yeah, they're all in here. Use this on the other side. Okay. So if I put this on there like this, do I want that to be under or over? Under. Right? Yes. We'll slide this one on here and go under this one. Is that even the right piece? Oh, because it's not connected to this one, right? Okay, that's not interfering with the leaf switch. We have rubber protection here against the ball hitting the post. And that should cause the ball to feed in there better. Also, my machine's not perfectly level right now, which is probably not helping, but... Yes, it still can get stuck there, but it's much less likely to do so. And I feel like that's enough to actually activate the leaf switch, if I'm not mistaken. I mean... It can get stuck there, but the lip for it to actually get stuck is considerably reduced now. We're not getting any weird metal contact there either. Yeah. What do you think about that, Al Anonymous? You think it'll work? I think it will. So before the ball could get stuck like anywhere in this region, and now it's really just there, and I think that's enough to access the switch. Try moving the Superman on the top left post. This one? I think I'm going to have to cut it off if I do. Yeah, that shit's on there real good. Why should I remove it? I feel like the tilt makes it run better, or gives it less resistance. I can take it off. I'll have to cut it off, though. Then I have to put an orange one on there. Lame. Other top left. On this one. Okay. Oh, it's not a super band. That's why I was confused. So if it just rests in there natural. Yeah, the area where it's getting stuck is a lot larger. Or slightly larger. Yeah, it can still get stuck there. On the other one, at that point, it would have already fallen. Try rotating this out. It's a little bit of a weird spot. So yeah, it's not even depressing the leaf switch at all. It depressed it more when it was underneath the other band. So I think I had it as good as I can think of how to do it. Alright, so that's not messing with the leaf switch. And now the area can get stuck. Should be less. Yes. It definitely still can get stuck there, but nothing that a little tiny jostle wouldn't fix. Or it will, I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that's no interference there. Looks clear. That's right. Only actual gameplay will tell. That's true. Unfortunately, if it doesn't work, I gotta remove the beta ramp again. But I guess that's not a nightmare. I guess I should probably check pin side. Has anybody solved this for themselves? I'm sure somebody has. Do 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 do. Yeah, let's put it on there and I'll nudge it. I'll get the ball stuck and then I'll nudge. Let's see. Not really. Yeah, now it doesn't want to come out at all. So if that's not depressing the switch, I could have complicated the problem more than fixed it. Oh, isn't that a wonderful thought? All right. Zaloth Hunter, thank you for keeping it dapper. Appreciate the 3 consecutive months. Much love. What about that? That just might work. If you get too high on there, it stops the pop button from coming down. If you're too low, it messes with the switch, which is not ideal either. Cheese and rice. Yeah, please do, Al Anonymous. No brick and mortar pinball shops, at least not where I live. Could be bad design, but there should be a way to fix it. Every problem should have a solution. Alright, let's see how. Yep. Do 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 do. Alright, that's the thought. Oh, we got a couple things to try now. Well, one, I can remove that screw if I want to. So it looks like that screw serves no purpose on the playfield. Put a fatty rubber underneath the factory rubber on that top left post. I do have one of these. It's a Superman too, but it's red. I guess that's of no real concern. It's not really somewhere you see a lot. So it looks like adding washers to that screw is an option. Or we can try one of these. See if this will actually get on there or not. No, too much. Alright, so we tried putting a bell on there. That does extend it out quite a bit. Maybe that'll be enough. That was their quick fix for the problem? Yeah. I mean, that just creates another stick point. Now, if this was where it was supposed to be... Ooh, that's promising. That actually extends it out past where the screw is, pretty much, and it's not... That might actually work. That definitely extends it out, so the ball should rest on the leaf. So maybe adjusting the leaf to be slightly more sensitive. No, it does not interfere with the leaf. Let's see if it interferes with the pop, though. Yeah, that does interfere with it. That's not going to do it. Cheese and rice. If it was upside down on there, it might work. Nope, it's too wide. I've been the metal. I removed the screw and replaced the longer screw and added the standard black mini post ring that you get in all. It could do. It's definitely a good idea. Yeah, the screw does not seem to have a purpose. That's right. So we put adhesive foam on the screw, or put pop bumper skirt covering. Okay. Well, let's remove the screw and see how long it is. Because the screw obviously doesn't fix anything. Okay, I have a small rubber. Let's see what this does. Question is, will I be able to get to thread with that much? So many different solutions. Which one's going to work, though? Okay, so that raises it a bit. Might have to do a small ring instead, but we'll see if this will fasten. Oh, let's see. God bless America. You can do it, camera. I know you can. You can do it, little buddy. Alright, you can see it right here. That might actually work. Is it going to interfere with the leaf? Yes, it is interfering with the leaf. So... yeah, it's too much. Okay. Okay, small ring. Fortunately, I think the smallest ring I have is going to be too big. Even slightly past the diameter of the screw was too much. Too much. Yeah, no patch for this one. Ah. All right. Yeah, no problem, Anonymous. We'll figure out what the fix is. This is the smallest piece of rubber I have, and that's just not gonna cut the mustard. Unless I had a smaller one that I'm missing here. No, that was definitely the smallest one I had. Okay, well. This is probably gonna cut myself, but that's okay. The problem is, Blood Chimera, the action on the pops is so good. It's so good as is. It's just except for that one little problem. Freaking friggle fraggle. Oh, I got you. Okay, got you, Blood Chimera. No, I appreciate it. Adjusting the leaf switch is definitely an option. No question. Do. Have a great one, Anonymous. Thanks for being here. We'll get there. So right now I'm shaving down this rubber piece to see if I can get it to not conflict with the pop leaf. I guess washers wouldn't be a bad idea here either. Well, thank you for taking the time to do that, Blood Chimera. I appreciate it. Alrighty. Okay, cool. Well, that's good then. That's promising, Blood Chimera, because if I can get this screw raised up a bit, we'll be alright. Alright, that is no longer interfering with the leaf switch. See how far I can get this screwed down. Okay, no interference with the leaf switch. Screw seems to be in there pretty solid. Still solid. I'm going to try to get it as cranked down as I can, because... Alright, that's as far as it's going to go. But that did raise it up about a 1/12 of an inch. Calorie challenge, if you want. I think Pinball Arcade's the closest to the real deal. Looks like I might have to cut off that other one. That's okay, though. Yeah, let's see it. Okay, yeah, I did something very similar to that, except for I did it with a piece of rubber instead of washers, so... Would you look at that? I mean, yeah, I can get stuck on there, but that should activate the leaf switch. Alright, so my last project is to get this super band off, and then this piece too. So I think that'll work. I took a small rubber ring and then shaved it with an X-Acto knife and then screwed it back in the best that I could. Yeah, I'll try a nudge from that position, but it's obviously better than it was, is all I can say. Quite obviously better. Yeah, barely even a nudge to get that off there. Grab a flashlight real quick to make sure I'm not interfering with that bottom leaf. Worked out great. I think that's going to be a somewhat... No, don't tell me you're out of batteries. Okay. Yeah, we have adequate clearance even if the leaf moves over. So that's all good. Could just get a longer screw if that one comes loose, but I think that's going to be a good permanent fix to that problem. Now I have to cut off the super band because it ain't coming off otherwise. Honestly, it was a lot easier than I thought for the fix. I mean, obviously we had to try quite a few different things, but in the grand scheme of things, that repair went pretty awesome. The Pro Mode, Casually Challenged, in Pinball Arcade, this gives you access to more stuff on the table, like if you wanted to go in and change the rule set and stuff like that. Not a huge difference. Pro tips or something like that. If you just want to play, it's definitely not a necessity. That should activate the leaf switch. I mean, yeah, anytime it hits that, it should... Yeah, I think we're good. I think that's definitely the right fix. Because they tried to put that screw there to quick fix the problem. Unfortunately, it wasn't a quick fix. Alright, that was mildly frustrating. I'm going to take a short break, about 2 minutes. Thank you all for your patience and understanding during this time. We'll be back in about 2. When we return, we'll start putting stuff back onto the machine. Awesome, Nebuchadnezzar. Glad it turned out for you, sir. We'll be back shortly. Awesome. Alright, we have returned, thanks. I'm just gonna tweet Al Anonymous real quick with the fix since he was so nice to help me out there. Alright. What's up, Terrace Plays? How you doing, sir? Alright, so I think we're going to start putting stuff back on. Sounds good to me. Charmy Izzard, we are finishing up shopping out the Star Trek Vintage Machine, which went way ahead of schedule. So I can definitely say we'll probably get some play sessions in later this week. But we're about to put the stuff back onto the Vengeance Machine. We figured out the fix for the ball getting stuck, which was to raise this screw up. I used a piece of rubber. Washers would have worked as well, but the piece of rubber raised it up enough that that'll do. If it comes loose, we'll do a more permanent fix. But for the moment, I think that's going to work out awesome. We can zoom this back out. Yeah, what Stern did is they put in a screw there to try to temporarily fix it, the design flaw, but the screw has to be raised off the playfield just a little bit to like that much to make the ball roll off the edge of the screw. Otherwise, it just gets stuck in the same place. So we used a piece of rubber which I shaved with an X-Acto knife. Also, could have used washers on that, I believe, to make it work, but. Yeah, I was just sitting too low and not working as intended. Seems legit. There is definitely a chance that the ball will knock this wood screw loose, at which point that'll be, well, a journey to fix, but maybe it won't. Maybe we'll get lucky. Anything's possible. I still think that's a better option than the washers. You know, actually, I'm having a thought here, and I think I might roll with it. I think if I shave down the end that's towards the pop bumper, I can make it so it does not hit the screw, which would be even better. Dear God, this thing's gonna kill me. Yeah, the washers might work better than... I don't know. I don't know. Maybe. Yes, it is controller friendly indeed. See if I have the correct size washers. Actually, nylon washers could work pretty good here, I think. Let's see. We got lock washers. That would definitely work. Pinball machines are very complicated. Terrace plays. There's no such thing as a perfect pinball machine. Let's see here. If I can stack up some of these nylon washers, that'd be better than the ball hitting metal. If I do like a triple stack like that, might be just enough. I don't want to end up screwing in and unscrewing this one too much. I want to avoid metal on metal contact, especially around the pop bumpers, because, yeah, I think something like that might work out real good. I mean, I agree that it should have not be a problem, but I mean, can only expect so much from them. Okay, yeah, the problem with this is going to be, it's going to interfere with the leaf switch. So that does not work. All right. Okay. So we're going to do the same thing as before, except we're only going to shave the one side so that we have an extension outside the screw, so we're not getting a direct metal on metal contact each time the pop flares into it. Over analysis paralysis, just put on a round black cell-adhesive felt dot the size of the screw head. Done. No need for duct tape, height, leg adjustment, post-over rings, etc. I don't think I have self-adhesive felt, although putting a fabric in there would do the trick now, wouldn't it? Yeah, that might work. I think I got this, though. In fact, I'm confident I got this. In fact, I could even go with a bigger piece of rubber, if that's the case. Okay. We're going to try a couple different things. No reason not to. Option paralysis. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, what do we got left here? I knew we had to have one. Fortunately, I think this might be a bit too tall. Yeah, okay. Okay. Almost. Just a couple more shaves here. Alright, I'm pretty confident in this working better. So what we have now, I'll show you guys on the other cam. So we have this piece of rubber which is wider than the screw wrapped around with one side shaved off. So we're going to have the shaved off side be on the side where the leaf is, so it's not interfering with the leaf, with a wider piece on the outside to stop the metal to metal contact that we've been having with either washers or yeah. Damn. Nope. Squished down too far. I like the way that looks, but it's not quite right. Let's see. I think this is going to be the best possible scenario. Okay. Yeah, I don't think that's sustainable unless I used a really long wood screw. That's definitely an option if I don't want to use this screw, but you'd have to screw in one that's really long to do that, which is fine, but... If we get to that point, that's the exact fix I was thinking of. Just hoping we don't get to that point. Okay. So trim just a bit more off. I think that's going to work. It's definitely something I want to try to get right the first time around. But taking a longer wood screw and just drilling it into the playfield is certainly an option to do. Just not my first option. Also trying to thread this really straight so we're not getting a weakness in there. I think that's it. Exactly, Blood Chimera. Exactly. So I think that fix is definitely a good one. Definitely getting a little bit of metal on metal contact, but that's okay. I mean, that was happening anyways, just not to the... nigh impossible for the ball to get stuck there now. We're going to give that a go. I mean, you're going to get metal on metal contact pretty much no matter what you do. Hell, it was getting metal on metal contact before. This might be a little bit louder. I'm going to call that a fix. If I hate it, we can always fix it. Well, the Mr. Ected and Matey Son, thank you for keeping it dapper. Appreciate the 5 consecutive months. Pinball Week is a full week of pinball restoration and repairs. Mr. Blazing Arrow. I'm debating if I should go find a longer wood screw and just do it that way. I'm here too. Life's hard. I don't think that has any chance of scratching the pinball. I'll keep an eye on it. All right, we're going to call that our fix. And move on. Probably just working tonight, Talenty Connected. We'll see if we can get it back together in a reasonable amount of time. Alright, before we do anything else, let's give the machine a nice wipe down. Grab some Novus 1. Give it a nice polish. Someone used the rubber with a smaller screw head. That would definitely work too. So you can buy stuff you don't really want casually challenged, of course. Yeah, that's going to stop the rough edge, though, so we're definitely in a good place with that fix. Yeah, it's DC'd. Already got back in there, good. All right. Excuse me for just a moment. Can I just make one right now?
I think so. I think it's under your dash somewhere.
Is it really? Yeah, if you want to look, sure. All right, thanks for your patience there, guys. All right, happy with my fix, and I gotta figure out how everything goes back on. Reference photos, where are you? Oh, I didn't take you, that's right. I remember now. All right, well, we'll start by getting this piece of plastic back on. Might have time for a few rounds tonight.
Oh, you do have an email for ship support.
Okay. Well, I guess we'll do that later then. Okay, we got... Oh, cheese and rice, man. Where's the long post that goes on that thing? There it is. There it is. Don't need to panic. No need to panic. Freaking out, man. Freaking out. Well, although we didn't get to the part that I wanted to, which is the rubbers underneath the ship, I am very satisfied with the what we got done today. Especially fixing the major flaw in the pop bumper area is a huge boost. Huge boost. Can you ratchet, please? Thanks. Okay, I remember where that long screw goes to too now. Good. It's all coming back to me now. Okay, so that through goes in there quite a ways. That's sturdy. Yes, I did indeed stream every day for 2 years straight. January 5th, 2012 to January 6th, 2014. The 2-year live stream challenge. What a time. This is a little off. We can probably fix this a bit better, maybe. Poor bendy arm is not pleased with my services as of late. I don't blame it. Been bending the hell out of it for 3 days now. Alright, so next step's going to be getting the beta ramp back online and that asteroid resecured. Okay. So here is the beta ramp. Okay, 3/4 position. That feeds through there. These two feed underneath this wire. Down that hole. Okay, good. Good job, little buddy. Good job. Come on, man. Can I just push this all the way through? Maybe up a little bit more. Cheese and rice. Rice and cheese. Got it. Okay, good. Well, they're both through there enough. Do this now. Okay, now these two, these are going to be the easy ones. Can feed through here. Well, that was much easier than the creature. The creature was to feed through. Cool. It's lined up right. Looks good. So this comes through here now. And then we have... Oh, sweet dear Jesus, where'd that go? There is a... Oh, it fell through the bottom of the play field. That's right. I see it. All right. I've only seen the cabinet art that you sent me, Pinball Wiz. It looks cool. It's gonna have a washer for sure. Probably a big washer. Hope a big washer. Neat. Is that right? Must be. There we go. I can always get fed through more. So this is going to hook on like... So. That's right. And that's supposed to be zip tied. I don't know if that's even necessary to zip tie. Might just pull it taut from the bottom. No, I haven't seen that. Pretty much my rule is, Pinball Wiz, on any new company producing a machine. I think it's great that there's more companies producing machines, of course. But 2 years is what I'm going to say before I'll pick up any machine that's produced by a new company. Because you just don't know. You just don't know. They really don't make them like they used to. Literally, that's true. They don't. It's not even a negative, it's just the truth. Alright, so this is not threading the same way that it was previously, but it is connected, so we're going to say that's good. Am I going to pinch any of these wires? It looks like... No, those should pull through okay. But I can probably get a handhold on them right here, maybe. One. Nope, we're good. That'd be pretty sweet, Matt D, if I don't say so myself. We'll get that mostly tightened. Not all the way, though. And then we have this post back here. Okay. Nice. Okay, we can tighten that down real good now. And this one too. Nice. We got the 2 baby screws over here. Believe it or not, Matt D, the newest Stern machines basically have something in the equivalent size of the iPhone in the back glass, and that's it. It's all run with Ethernet, which is pretty sweet. So everything always gets smaller. It's even the difference between this machine and like the Star Trek Next Generation in terms of what goes in the design. It's incredible how downsized everything's became. Okay, where was my little baby Phillips head? All right. Technology is great. Alright, that's nice and secure. So all we have to do is pull the wires through, then we can work on getting the wire form pieces back on. Yeah, no kidding. That'd be nice. Adam's Family is a real nightmare to work on. I'd be stoked about that, Wiz. Adam's Family is a real doozy. Alrighty, lifting up. You can do it, little bendy arm. You can do it. Oh crap, it's hooked. Okay. Cool, so now I just got to reconnect the pieces that were disconnected, and we're good. Alright, so we got this one, and this one pulled through, mostly taut. And then we have this one, and this one. What's this? Okay, got it. Taut. Alright, let's see here. J3 on Opto board 4. J3 on Opto board 4 right here. J4 on Opto board. I'm going to re-zip tie these the way that they had them zip tied. I think loose Opto wires are usually not a good thing. So what they did is they had this looped around this way. This is J2. That's got to be J2. And J1. Loop this around here. One thing I will give Stern credit for is they did a really awesome job organizing all these wires and stuff. Really stellar organization on the wire management side of things. Have a great one, Brox Rocks. Rest well, dude. Alright, need a little baby zip tie here. A little baby. No, that's baby enough. Loop these together. Excellent. Wire management. Cool. I haven't seen that one yet, WFM Oz. Heard good things though. Okay, last one we have connect here would be where to go? I know I pushed it through. Here it is. So this is going to connect with this. Alright, we should be all reconnected. Looks good. That's all the stuff I connected. The 4 optos and that 1 flasher assembly should be it. So now we can drop the playfield again, get the wireframe back on, and boot her up. Oh yeah, I should probably reattach that asteroid too. That'd be a smart thing. Come on, bendy arm. I love you. Bendy arm, please. Good enough. Alright, so this needs to feed back here. You know, I'm pretty happy with that for the moment. Yeah, that's nice and tight on there even without a zip tie, so we're going to roll with that. We're going to roll with it. What? Oh, I didn't put the screw ball on the inside. What did I do with it? There it is. You know, this machine plays so fast, and I think its most endearing quality is just how awesomely fast the gameplay is on this machine. It's just wonderful and super fun to play. Okay, that's in there pretty good. I'm happy with where that wire is resting. No need to re-zip tie it. I'm very happy with that. Sweet. All right, let's clean the wireframe, I guess, with some Novus 2, and then we'll put the beta one in first. Then we'll try to see if we can remember how we fandangled that thing back in there. What an awesome day it's been, though. Are these? Okay, these are actual. Yeah, those are rubber. Been a very good day for repairs. Alright, where was I? Cleaning. We'll just use this rag. It's already pretty busted. What's up, K3N? Yeah, the Enterprise, I have to reattach it to the wireframe Alphador, so it's disconnected from the wireframe right now. Definitely out of place. Always fandangling. These shouldn't have too much dirt on them, but hey, a little wipe down never hurts. Less dirt than I was expecting. This one might have more. This is a more heavily used ramp or wireframe. Yeah, it should be a pretty fast playing Star Trek. The new flippers should help out quite a bit. I'm going to have to come through and clean up these flippers a bit, but we can do that. Actually, might as well just do that before we boot it up. If I can get that black stuff off the flippers, they're going to look a lot nicer. I'd imagine most things, the wireless delay would not be enough to really make a difference. Just thinking of like a wireless mouse, it's really negligible, even for gaming. In my opinion, I'm not like playing for competitively or anything, but never had any problems with a wireless mouse. Okay, so this just slides into these brackets here, and then rests down like this. Looks good. And then we got... did this get swung all the way around? Sure looks like it. Nope, right there. Okay. So we got to reattach the wire frame first. I remember now there was a washer underneath and on top. I would say about 10 milliseconds would be the max you'd want. I don't know, like for a pop bumper, that might be the difference between good function and bad function. Okay, so I used the wrong size washer. Luckily I have these washers, so that'll do. Interesting, Wiz. Farfin Fiddlesticks. Is there even a chance of that going in there, right? There. There. Don't move. Don't move. Lost the screwdriver for the 7th time now today. There it is. Okay, that's on there solid. That looks like a good resting place for it to me. I got the groove out there. Okay, so not quite. Needs to come back just a smidge. Even Steven. All right. That should work. Is there a washer on top too? There had to be, right? Maybe not. I'm going to say no. Okay, this is not the right size. This is the right size. No? Okay. Never mind then. Oh, hey, that's from the bottom of the playfield. I need to get that piece back on. Never mind then. That's just the wrong size lock washer altogether. There we go. Is there 2 washers on there? What? Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. That's, you know what? I'm going to leave those little black brackets off because they don't serve any purpose that I can tell. We got these things. Where are they at? These things. I'm not using them to hold any wires. Basically, the purpose, they just sit like right here. I mean, I don't think there's any real purpose to it. I think a washer on top would be a solid idea, though. Well, that's not going anywhere. Yeah, the entire thing's going to fall apart as soon as I turn it on because I said that. I know. I already know. Alright, so we'll move the warp assembly out of the way here the best that we can. Oh yeah, I need to disconnect that one so it's fully free-hanging. And we'll tighten it back down. Okay. Bam. Well, that certainly went on a lot easier than it came off. Must be my birthday. Okay, that's hooked on there right. We got the flat head for that. We'll get this part secured first, and then we'll re-secure over here. Nice. Alright, I think we're going to use the baby screwdriver for this one. I should probably take my screw with me. Cool. Same deal over here. We'll use the nylon washer. Oh my god, where did I put the other one? I have one of those. Maybe. Maybe, just maybe. Okay. Sweet. That one looks like it drops down properly. It's all nice and secure. All right, now we have the remaining pieces left to go back on. We're going to start with this. And that one's going to be just a normal screw, no... Well, does it even have the lock piece on it? I don't think so. We'll give this a shot and see if it works. Had to press this piece of metal really far over to make sure that the screw head's not interfering with the switch itself. So you want this pulled over as far as possible. Yeah, that'll do. We can do even a little more though. Very nice. Good action. What's up, Joker? Good to see you, man. Okay, cool. That's operating within normal parameters for sure. It's not rubbing up against the top of the screw, which is all you can ask for. All right, so there's a few remaining pieces to get back on. Whoa! Don't do me like that, little buddy. Sweet. Oh yeah, we can replace the shooter rod too. Why not, huh? Why not? Where is the shooter rod on this one? Oh, it's down here. Oh man, that's all dry and nasty on there. Come on. Come on. Alrighty then. I'm gonna cut that off. What's up, It's a Chris? Been a minute, sir. How are you? Awesome. Huh. Fawn Shizzle. Thank you for keeping it dapper, sir. Appreciate the 30 consecutive months, man. Much love to you. Much love. Appreciate you, sir. There we go. There we go. Yeah, this piece of rubber is basically solidified on there. No bueno. There we go. Nice silicone shooter tip. Neat. All right, guys. I believe we got everything back on there. Okay, I got the one last screw on the bottom reattached, and we're golden. Wrong size. Well, where's the right size? Should be in the bowl, but it's not. What have you done? I guess I can always crescent wrench it if I really want to. I don't. I don't want to. Oh yeah, this rubber's toast, man. Just toasty. Alright, let's look under here real quick. Alright, I'm missing a bit of some sort. No surprise there. I'm always missing something. I guess we'll just crescent it back on. That's the last piece we had to reattach, and then we're into test mode. And I believe this is going to leave us ample time to do some play streams later in the week, which I'm excited for. I'm exceptionally excited to play around on this machine. This machine's the bee's knees, man. Okay. That post was... Maybe I was mistaken, but if that's the case, how did I end up with an extra large lock nut? Well, apparently I did put it back on there. So I was fishing around near the pop bumpers. Well, oh, there it is. Got it. Trial and error, 85 Jeff. Just kind of dove right in, to be honest. This is not a good angle for anything other than the hex driver. Well then. Maybe I can get a slightly bigger one on there. Maybe possible. No, it's a negatory. Okay, I got another set of drivers over here. We'll see if one of these will work. That looks about correct. Not quite. A little bigger. Bingo. Bango bongo. Smart man, have a good one. Sweet. Not quite Legion Ninja. They have the Star Trek Next Generation machine, which is another fine table, which I own. I don't believe they have any Stern tables. Not quite nostalgic enough. Cool, man. Well, we got that done. So what I'm going to do now is try to clean up the flippers. Then we'll install the 4 balls that this takes, and we'll do a test round. Cool. Not sure what's going to clean these up best. I'm going to try Novus 2, because Novus 2 cleans everything, apparently. Maybe alcohol and a Q-tip might work, too. Let's give that a shot first. Might not be astringent enough, though. Hey, that's a clipboard. So a sincere thank you, everyone, for coming out to watch today. I've had an absolute blast so far in Pinball Week. I'm looking forward to finishing it off strong. Got an incredible amount of projects and stuff done that I didn't think I was going to. We're way ahead of schedule, and hell, I've learned a bunch, so win, win, win. Sweet. The alcohol and Q-tip's doing a fantastic job here. Much better than I thought it would. Seems to be the motto of the week. Everything's going better than expected. So this is just dried rubber, basically, that's stuck to the flipper, but coming off real good. They do have the creature. That is correct. We are working on the Star Trek Vengeance currently, though, Legion. Faden, Novus products are their plastic polishes. So Novus one's like just a basically a filler slash polish dust removal. Novus 2 is a very minor abrasive, and Novus 3 is much more abrasive, used for filling heavy cracks. So you really don't use Novus 3 on a pinball machine or playfield, but Novus 2 is a honestly an awesome general purpose cleaner. I don't want to be cleaning food stuff with it because it's got silica in it, but as far as cleaning dirt off of stuff, I have not found anything better than Novus 2. It cleans everything. Cleans metal, cleans plastic, cleans playfield. These are cleaning up great. I'm very happy about that. I was kind of worried that they'd just be stained, but they're definitely not. They're just stuff on the outside.
Are you cleaning with alcohol or Novus?
Just alcohol here. Just alcohol and a Q-tip. Cleaning up the rubber just fine. Just, like I said, way better than expected. Way better. And since we're installing with silicone rubber pieces, I don't think that black stuff will recur. They make pinballs out of 1 1/16 inch ball bearings, steel ball bearings, which are then polished to a nice shine. Sweet, those look awesome. I almost feel as if I could get away with orange on these bottom flippers. There's a lot of orange in the palette down here. Oh, I don't even have the cam on there, sorry. Let's give it a shot. It's not like they're hard to remove. Might look pretty sweet. I was very hesitant to put the... what was it? I was very hesitant to put purple on the creature, but the purple looked freaking amazing. That looks pretty sweet. I'm going to roll with that. I didn't realize how much orange is actually in the palette till I looked at it from over here. I think that'll work out pretty awesome. Tonight. Alright, last things to clean up this flipper. This has a super band on it, which is polyurethane instead. We're going to try that for the warp. It's a little more sticky. I don't like them for the main flippers, but I think that it'll work out really good for the third flipper. J8A, I appreciate your observation. I definitely am a hopeless optimist. I always have been. I always try to find the silver lining in a situation, or I truly do believe there's always something to be happy for. Of course, nobody's perfect. I get depressed just like everybody else, but I try to be happy every day and be thankful for what I have, which is a great career in content production. I have an awesome family, and I really try to recognize that and be happy every day for what I do have. Been really blessed over the past 4 years to be able to do this. And I've been able to do it on my own terms, which is very important to me too. Some people call me crazy streaming pinball or making decisions that are different from other people on my channel, but I've always stuck to my own guns and it's worked out so far. So I'm just more than happy. I'm grateful for my position. Everybody has downtimes though, myself included. So grody. So I guess in a long-winded way, my philosophy is find something to be happy for. Even when I didn't have as good of a job and stuff, I was still a pretty positive person. Focus on the good stuff, not the bad stuff. Okay, freaking awesome, man. This cleaned up great. I am so pleased with that. It's happening, Sinvicta. Alrighty. See if I can get this back on now. These are considerably harder to install than the other ones. Oh, it's not too bad. Upside down, though. Not really upside down, just the lettering was on top, which I like to avoid. Okay, cool. Well, guys, we've shopped out the Vengeance machine. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to take a break, and then we're going to install the 4 balls this machine's take. I'll adjust this camera, get the best view of the playfield I can, and I'll also move this camera to be on the playfield. And we'll play out a few test rounds to test out our shop. Oh my God, yes, Faden. Spartacus was so bad. It was like, I don't even know. Like, okay, sex scene in like your TV show, that's fine, but when you do 4 sex scenes in a row, I'm just like, this is too much. It's like I don't need that. Yeah, and then 3 minutes of talking you to the next sex scene. It's like this is not engaging television. This is boobs. All right, guys, give me 2 minutes of your time, and then we'll come back and we'll play a few rounds. Get the best camera angle that I can on this machine as is. Can certainly do better than I have right now. Be back soon. Love you guys. right. Did it like mute mid sentence? Because that was weird. Well, it's definitely interesting. I must have dropped something on the keyboard and done that. Whoopsie daisy. Alrighty. Mid sentence. Okay. Fair enough. Okay, gonna grab the pinball glass and we'll get the cameras evened out and we'll party it up. But what I was saying was that we're so far ahead of schedule as far as repairs and stuff go. I'll finish off by doing the Star Trek Next Generation machine tomorrow, and then we can have one day each playing the machines. I'm unsure. Well, I don't know what the sound issue was on the Star Trek Next Generation. We're gonna do a power driver board swap, so that'll actually be a good test to see if that alleviates the problem I was having with that. If not, we'll order a new soundboard and go from there. Hi, James. You are such a cat right now. Alrighty. This glass definitely needs clean, something fierce. It looks so beaming right now. James is definitely a gravy girl. Yes, you are. A gravy girl. Gravy girl Jimmy. Alright. Looking good. Alright, sweet. You know, the orange looks good. Yeah, I'm glad I put that on there. It looks nice. Definitely a complementary palette to orange. I didn't notice how much orange there was at the front of the playfield until very recently. Orange looks good. Sup, drunken Star Fox? All right. Well, let's get these cameras sorted. You can do it, little bendy arm. You can do it. I know I've been very rough on you the past couple days. I know. Well, maybe we can get the, oops. Yeah, it's still super crooked. Not bad. That's pretty good. I mean, it's not perfectly straight, but that's going to be the way it is. All right, now we can move this cam over. Maybe. Do 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 do. Mm-hmm. Alright, let's try. Let's do something like this. Sweet floor. How do you engage test mode? Well, there's quite a few options inside the software itself, but for testing purposes, we're going to have to just play. Oh, I should have replaced the batteries on this machine. We'll do that before the night's up. All right, let's see. We're good. Still need to level this machine too, but we're pretty much there. Oh, you're so pretty. What a pretty machine.
Captain, we're being hailed.
Hi, Christopher. I'm Nero. Shields up. Red alert.
Oh, those rubbers are nice. Way too soon. There we go. Alrighty, not getting as much action as I would like back in the pops, but that could just be a fluke. Yeah, it's nice. Alright, we'll do save the Enterprise. We're about to get Klingon multi-ball too. Sub that, Daniel. Klingon multi-ball.
Someone has to hit the last ball right.
These systems are failing. Hold on. This will not again. Or forget. We have to get back to the warp core.
Alrighty. I'll turn up the machine a little bit, I guess. It's just because we're using this headset microphone. I normally use a stand microphone to capture when I'm playing pinball, which is what Oh, come on, get in there, huh? No? Not in there? God bless, that's loud. It's too loud for me. So early.
Jim, they're right behind us. Jim, that's a cliff up ahead.
Nope. Two. Not too shabby.
Extra ball.
So we're getting considerably less action on the pop bumpers with the fix back here. But that's okay. I'm still pretty happy with it. I might swap it out for washers. It's not getting stuck anymore, and that's the important part. I'm also not hearing any janky metal sounds either, so that's good. Hang on, motorboat. Indeed I will. Indeed I will. It's because of the microphone I'm using, Mazdoc. We normally use a stand mic to capture the voice and game audio, and right now we're just using a headset mic. All right. Oh yeah, you're absolutely right, Mr. Wiz. Yeah, the middle rollover is stuck down. All right. I wonder why. Oh, I'm sure there's a reason. Very observant, Mr. Wiz. I'll bet there's a wire or something back there that caused it to hang. Oh, come on, man. Don't be a jerk. These newer machines have great, great fail-safes for electricity. Still gonna unplug it, though. Better safe than sorry. Alrighty. Come on. All right. Middle rollover time. Okay. Well, that doesn't make any sense. Alright, so I gotta look at it from the bottom. Which means this has to swing back out. I knew we were getting off too easy on that one. Okay. Some of the wires got bent and it was caught in the wires. Now working as intended. Very good eye there, Pinball Wiz. Appreciate that, man. Yep, that's all gravy. Oh, I didn't replace these. That's okay. This is a very high traffic area. I think that's an appropriate place for the super bands to be. Laughmaker J. It's so dark. Thank you for keeping it dapper, Laughmaker J. Appreciate the continued support, man. Much love to ya. I gotta tell you guys, Pinball Week's been pretty damn awesome for me so far. I really appreciate you guys coming out to watch the maintenance and repairs and stuff. It's been, I don't want to say it's like a vacation, but it's been nice. It's been real nice. Well, it's still relatively crooked, okay. Vacation's not the right term. It's been a nice change of pace would be the way to put it. Yeah, that'll do. I'm really impressed with the Titan Pinball silicone rubbers. It really feels like I just put a new, fresh pair of regular pinball rubbers on there. Very close to that Shore 45 consistency. So very curious to see how they hold up, but impressed with the quality of the rings a lot. So we might as well replace the batteries while we're here, while we have it off. And I'm excited to get a full test round in. Then all work and no play. Okay, what is that? That looks like a little kitty paw print or something. Not on the dot matrix, James. Anything but the dot matrix. This machine's pretty much done, Jordan, as far as being shopped. Tomorrow we shop out the Star Trek Next Generation, which other than the power driver board swap, don't have too much happening there. And then the next 3 days, or the last 3 days of Pinball Week, will be dedicated to playing since we railed through all our projects. Just going to put this back on, then we'll swap out the batteries. That'll be a slam dunk. Brewmaster! Little hand to you, sir. Welcome back to the Dapper, Brewmaster. Appreciate your continued support. Indeed, I remember your name. Thanks so much for choosing to subscribe again. Much love, man. Little kitty James. Little James. The Addams Family is not done. The goal of Pinball Week for me was to get to a point where all I really had left to work on was the Addams Family machine, and we're pretty much there. So I'll be working on that slowly in my off time. My goal was to have it done by the end of the year, and I'd say we're pretty on pace to make that happen. Oh, James, it's okay. It's okay. What is going on here? This should be it. This has to be it. There we go. Alright. What? What? How is that not right? Okay. Hold up. Does this thing not have batteries? It has to, right? If you don't have batteries, how do you work?
I'm almost thinking like with your dot matrix cam,
Yeah,
you can do that sideways capture plus the dot matrix cam.
definitely.
And I think it looks really good.
Am I just like totally blind right now, or is there not a battery on this thing?
It's somewhere weird.
Yeah, it is somewhere weird, isn't it? It's like hanging, maybe?
Is it under the light?
No. It has to have batteries.
Is it that part that's sticking out? Lower left-hand corner? The thing with the white circle on top?
This?
Yeah.
No.
What?
What? I'm so confused. James could change batteries, but she doesn't have any thumbs, so there's that. Well, I'm confused. It should be hanging off the power driver board if there's anything. Well, China Husky, they all have fail-safes so that if you know, it gets unplugged, you don't lose all your high scores. But maybe they have there's like a rechargeable battery in there, because that's the best I can figure. It could technically tap into the power. Okay, don't get skewed. While it's off, it just runs a really low voltage to charge a battery, because I don't see There's no batteries on this thing.
There's that circle battery.
Yeah, there is a battery right here. So I bet that's what it is. 3-volt lithium battery. That has to be what holds the high scores then. Okay, cool. So good on Stern for improving design and making it so I don't have to change out batteries all the time. Appreciate that. Okay, almost. Sweet. Yeah, I was not expecting a watch-style battery, but there it was. Now we know. Okay, what the hell? What the hell? I feel like I had problems with this before. Yeah, okay, that's not correct. This part's not in there right. Okay, what do we have going on here? We got 2 hooks which go over these screws. Okay, that felt better. This side, not so much. There we go. That's correct. Maybe it was in there improperly before, which is why I was having an issue getting the thing balanced off. Oh, it just doesn't feel like it's going up in there right. Dude, this should be the easiest part of the entire night. There we go. Yeah, all the other older machines use AAA batteries as their failsafe for high scores. This one apparently not. Alright, let's see if we can fix this. And we'll plug it back in. Get it booted up. That's somewhat straight. All right, Alphador, thanks for hanging out for as long as you did, sir. Appreciate you, man. All right, let's plug this bad boy in. I'm going to boot it up and then run to the restroom real quick, and then we'll get a full round in. Seems legit. Be right back. They pull it this way? Is that what we need? Okay, whatever the camera wants is fine. We'll just do that. Thank you, Papa John. It's going great, Zenry. Just great. Alrighty. Man, I'm pretty stoked on this machine being chopped out. Do 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 do.
Get back to the wall. Come on.
Whew. Still gotta get this machine leveled too. It's not leveled perfectly right now. Will be after tomorrow. Well, thank you.
Captain, we're being hailed.
Hi, Christopher. I'm here.
Okay, I need to adjust that leaf switch so it's not activating fast enough.
Locks are lit.
Do 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 do. Wow, the action. No, the ball is not getting hung there anymore, which is perfect.
Prepare the way back.
Just getting considerably less action on the pop, which is fine. Just, I think there's definitely a happy balance to be found somewhere.
The beach is the other way.
Hang on, motorboat.
Extra ball.
Do 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 do. Yeah, the ball's definitely not getting hung there anymore, which is exactly what we wanted to have happen. However, we're not getting as much action in the pops, which is okay by me, but I would like it to get a little more action. All right. Might let it play out and see if it kind of fixes itself over time, rather than try to mess with it right now. Truth be told, though, I always felt the pop bumpers were, you could almost get too much action off of them on this machine. Like, it'd be up there for a good 15, 20 seconds, and then it'd get stuck. So if it's a difference between getting more action on the pops or having it not get stuck, I'd rather it just not get stuck. Who? Hoodor! Thank you for keeping it dapper, sir. Much love to you, Hoodor. Appreciate you, man. Thanks for the continued support. Whoops, did the wrong one there. It's okay. I don't know, I got great action there. Do.
Extra ball. Are you gonna let every piece hit you?
We're probably gonna make it to one pinball convention next year, as well as TwitchCon again would be my guess. Holy farfin' nuke, I almost died, man. That's that. Desperate, my highest score on this machine's like 950 million, but that's on 5-ball play instead of 3-ball, so kind of hard to say. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Yeah, I know it's double scoring, but I wanted to wait for that. Oh well.
Captain, there is debris. Yeah, actually. Jim, you gotta correct your course.
Ooh.
Damn it, Jim, you have to avoid those.
Let's do it. Whoops. So much action.
I could stun your ass and grab you out of that chair. Gentlemen, we're approaching the drop zone.
Boom, doom, doom. Do 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 do.
New trajectory computed.
Come on now.
Approaching the cliff limit, 58.
Earth Enterprise. This is the target, 5,000 meters.
Parachute deployed.
Very good then.
It's the Kobayashi Maru. Expect to fail.
Boo-doo, boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Whoa, wowza. What's up, Char? Great to see you, man. Ba-da-da. Da-da-da. Dun-da-dun.
Kobayashi Maru in sensor range.
Nice. Oof.
You got one. There goes another.
Oh no, Lazarus ball. Excellent.
The lead Crown cruiser is raising shields and powering weapons.
All right then. Not bad. Boo-doo, 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 boo-doo. Do-do-do. Oh, I did that to myself.
This is the most idiotic plan I've ever heard.
Really? I can backhand that? No way. No way. I mean, I just did, so it must be possible. Cheese and rice. What's up, Bit Raver? Nice to see you, sir. I feel like the pops are tuned just fine. Double scoring! I love double scoring! Click on motorboat! Ooh, it rolled over the flippers. Bummerino. Do 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 do. Whoops, daisy. Cheese and rice. How did I get my spinner up to 36,000? That's nice. That's cool. Good night, Drunken Star Fox. What's up, Birthday? Lots of old faces tonight.
This is the most idiotic plan I've ever heard.
Do 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 do. All right, cool, cool. Do 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 do. Whoa there. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm sure we'll play some Fallout New Vegas at some point in Black Rock Roll. Wowza. Is Khan. That is true, that is your name.
Your crew for my crew.
Calm down there, Bones.
2x multiplier.
Nice. Do 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 do.
Super Pops.
Super Pops. Six shots remain. All right. Hi, James. Such a nice kitty. I complain about the pops, and then something like that happens, so I'm just gonna let that one go. Ba-dum. Do 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 do. Oh, come on. We were doing so well. We were doing so well. Man, oh man, oh man. All right, sweet. That was a great round. Bloop. Now we're going to get tidied up for the day.
These are the voyages of the Starship Enterprise. A 5-year mission.
Did so much better tonight than I thought I would as far as getting the repair schedule. So, very pleased with where we got tonight.
Has gone before.
Very pleased. We'll have one more day of repairs on the Star Trek Next Generation, and then we should be sorted as far as maintenance goes. We'll sort through all these later. Looks good. Alright, so I can go back on the sharp spin before I cut myself. Oh, but I'd never cut myself, ever. I'll leave these batteries over here, because I'll probably forget to turn my headset off again tonight. That's 2 days in a row. Yeah, it's a super flashy machine. I say it's the best lit machine in pinball, because it is. Alright, these rubber rings, I'm never buying standard rubber rings for anything ever again. Those. Nope. Those silicone rings are freaking awesome. Definitely one of the best pinball products I've used are those Titan silicone rings. Really impressive. Really impressive. Nylon washers. Go back in here. Looks good. Oh, these are trash. Oh yeah, these need to go in the bin. Well, the dark blue ones are polyurethane. Let's do that. Trash, 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 trash. Alrighty. Well, are these the ones I busted open? Probably. Yep, that one's cut, and this one is cut too. Unfortunately, that was the only way I could get those off, but such is life. Good evening, De Garfunkel. Thank you all for a very successful day 3 of Pinball Week. Tomorrow we'll be shopping out the Star Trek Next Generation, and then we'll have 3 days worth of play. We'll do 1 day each on the machines after they're shopped out, so that should be exciting, or it's exciting for me. All right, these can go back in here. Needle nose in there. Still can go there too. All right. No worries, Icicles. Thanks for taking the time to tune in. That's the most important thing. Well, the choice is yours, De Garfunkel. I'd certainly appreciate it, but I can't tell you how to spend your money. All right. Looking good. Oh, yeah. Getting tidied. Tidying's nice. What's up, Cyber Warlock? And then after this week, we'll be back to totally normal format. Decided to do Pinball Week a while ago, and I'm very excited now that we're in the new studio. Definitely have a much better idea of my space limitations as far as moving stuff around. It's a very adequate space to work on machines. De Garfunkel, yeah, you have a twitch.tv/subscriptions, and then you can turn it from non-recurring if you so do choose to do so. Doo-doo. No, thank you, sir. Thank you. God, my legs are tired from standing so much past 3 days. Used to having a sitting job, not a standing job. All right, I guess we can turn this off. Asian Hops, we do it once monthly, as long as the Patreon has met the $1,500 goal. The next Cooking with Frag will be on the 24th. If you're looking for old Cooking with Frags, about 40 episodes. You can see all of them there. Several from the 2-year live stream challenge, and since we've rebooted, I think we're on episode 6 or 7. And it's once monthly, as is. And then Pinball is usually once weekly, but we're doing a whole week of Pinball because Pinball's awesome. Have a good one, Blazing Arrow. I don't even think there's any little projects I can wrap up tonight. I mean, I got... Yeah, like we blew through the shop on this machine way quicker than I was expecting. Feels good to have done. De Garfunkel, I'll be at TwitchCon this year, and I'll probably be at TwitchCon every year after that, but that's my only major convention I go to. We're currently at, let's see here, Hello, Thomas. 1,117 broadcasts, a day later miss. I really try not to take time off, or I don't take time off very often. So, in general, I'll go to TwitchCon and probably one other event yearly, and that's about it. Well, all of the Cooking with Frag is uploaded to YouTube after the fact. So if you think you missed something, there's a whole playlist there. No PAX Prime or anything for me to Garfunkel. Only TwitchCon and maybe a pinball convention in the area. I also have a 5-year-old daughter, so taking time off is a challenge, as is. But TwitchCon for sure, because that's directly related to stuff. PAX is great, but it's just not my thing. Well, Thomas, we'll be back with more maintenance tomorrow on the Star Trek Next Generation, and the next 3 days after that will be dedicated to playing pinball. TwitchCon's in San Francisco, to Garfunkel. Hey, thank you, Ice Skulls. Appreciate you, sir. Do. Man, my knee right now. I'm really excited to have this done. Once we have Pinball Week done, we're going to be in a great groove. I'm going to have such a great peace of mind having all this stuff done. Like, I've been wanting to do the Vengeance Machine and shop it out for like 5 months now, and I just haven't had the time. Probably Faster Than Light, highly in here. I think it'd make a great pinball machine. That'd be mine. Great video game would make a great pinball machine, but I don't think that'll ever happen. Thank you, Dreadfully Despised. I felt like we got a lot done today, and we did. Didn't break anything on the machine. That's always nice. Shop it out, DJ Brad Adams. That means detailed cleaning and replacing of the rubbers. Okay. What's he playing? The Pit? Awesome, Sire Warlock. We actually ate the cast iron pizza for dinner tonight. We eat it once a week. It's such a good recipe. What's up, Garian? Shop is the general term for deep cleaning. Really stoked with what's happened so far. The Star Trek Next Generation machine, we're going to do a power driver board swap tomorrow, which is the main thing that drives everything. I've had a few issues with the sounds dying and stuff, so I'm going to replace this power driver board. If that does not alleviate the issue on a full night's play, we'll be replacing the soundboard, which is not cheap, but if the sound's dying, that's a pretty major problem. But as far as the actual shopping of the Star Trek machine, it's already done. I already replaced all the rubbers and stuff. So yeah, just need to make a fix for the alpha quadrant, do the power driver board swap, and a new front plate for it, and then a couple other little miscellaneous things will fill the day, and then we'll be into the fun stuff, which is playing. I don't think so, BitRaver. It's an incredible amount of work that I don't want to undertake. Awesome, Cyber Warlock. Yes, this machine is finished, but we will see it later in the week. We'll do a full night of this one. I love playing that machine. It's so much fun. If I could just play that machine in great condition all the time, I would. Super, super fun. Hey, awesome, Chocolate Dog. Thanks for hanging out, and I'm glad you learned something. That's awesome to hear. I learn something every time I work on a pinball machine, usually because I'm winging it. So I usually just go for it and figure it out as we go. That's half the fun, though. Oh yeah, putting tinfoil over the pizza is a very good call. If you see your cheese getting too browned, or if you just want to start it that way and then finish on the broiler, the foil helps a lot. No, Kurta, the policy is the same. Just open chat for pinball streams and the entire week's pinball. So, no, Thomas. Actually, we usually do video game content 5 days a week and then pinball 1 day a week. This is a special occasion when we're doing pinball week. Oh yeah, stuff's always breaking on pinball machines, Garen. It's just, it's good. But chat will always be open for, well, it always has been open for pinball streams. So generally Saturday is open chat. We're doing a special event of a whole week of pinball. So chat's open for the entire week. And I have to say it's been awesome. Of course you have, trolls here and there. But overall, the community, and especially the people that like the pinball community, are really, you guys are the best. DJ Brett Adams, a little hand to you, friend. Welcome to the Dapper, DJ Brett Adams. Appreciate it. Oh, that sounds awesome, Cyber Warlock. That sounds like an awesome idea. What a name. What a player. Yeah, that'd be like a new inbox, never been touched, Sir Privis. Of course, there are some older machines that will run that much too, but those are few and far between. Shannon D, no, we won't see the big deal on stream. I fixed it up the best that I could. It's in my daughter's room right now, so we passed that one on to the next generation of McKnights. It's definitely not streamable, but it's a great kids machine. I like roguelikes a lot, Thomas Perlas. I would say my staple games would be like Binding of Isaac, Faster Than Light, Super Meat Boy, Risk of Rain, maybe. We just play whatever. I play a lot of Isaac, though. It's probably my staple game. Pinball machines greatly vary based on rarity, condition, and availability. She's the best, Shanity. I think she's pretty rad. Yeah, Indiana Jones is hard to come by. That one only had a run of about, I think it was 3,100 machines. What's up, Hydra Wolf? All right, guys, that's going to do it for me today. I'm going to send you guys over to Paladin Lord 10, who's playing Sword of the Stars of the Pit, which is an amazing freaking game. He's very knowledgeable about it, too. So I hope you guys enjoy his content. If you do choose to stick around, thank you, everyone, for coming out to watch today. Had a really great time. We got a ton accomplished, way ahead of schedule, so we will have some time to play this week, which is I'm really looking forward to. So thank you once again, everybody. You all are the best. Until next time, keep it dapper and be good to each other. That's all we got for tonight. Frag out. Thank you, Torok. I'm going to do that right now.